Namaste, everyone. Today, instead of recording an Ayurveda video, I'm going to talk about the earthquake in Syria and some of the needs that we have to meet. This is so important. As many of you already know, we've been engaged in human rights activism focused on Syria for at least the last 10 years, and with a special focus on Idlib and Aleppo, the areas that were really terribly badly hit by the earthquake. So to wake up on Monday morning a week ago and find out that there was a catastrophic earthquake, in fact, two catastrophic earthquakes in Idlib as well as in Turkey, was completely overwhelming. And until now, I've been carrying on with all my usual tasks, but today I decided, no, I'm not going to do my usual tasks. I'm going to take this time to reach out for help, because the people in Idlib feel completely abandoned, and rightly so. The people in Idlib feel forgotten, and rightly so. How many lives could have been saved if the proper equipment, the proper dogs, the proper sensors, the international teams had been in Syria as well as in Turkey? And what is even more heartbreaking, due to this earthquake, the people who had so little have lost even that little. The people who have been displaced over and over, who have fled to Idlib for some semblance of safety from a murderous, brutal regime, have been displaced again. The people that already lost family in bombings have lost more family in the earthquake. The people who had hardly anything now have nothing. In fact, the day before the earthquake, there was a wonderful segment on Al Jazeera emphasizing the plight of the people living in the camps in northern Idlib, in the snow, and now the earthquake. So there is one incredible ray of hope, and that is Aya. Aya means miracle. Aya is the earthquake baby born under the rubble. And though her mother died, this motherless child has survived, and she is an embodiment of hope amid the catastrophe. So I'm reaching out today to all of us to ask, please be part of the solution. We have to save Aya, and we have to save 1 million children in Idlib. They must get the basic necessities of life. Remember how I did my whole New Year's letter on the UN Declaration on the Rights of the Child? These children do not have anything, any single right laid out in that declaration. So this little baby, Aya, she does need health care. She's in hospital right now. But remember that Idlib's hospitals have been deliberately targeted throughout the 12-year war. And now they're also damaged by the earthquake. And they are desperately short of supplies. They are overwhelmed. Doctors have been killed. Other health workers have been killed. We must help the hospitals in Idlib to function. And ideally, could we not get some field hospitals like we have in Turkey? Aya needs nutrition. All the children in Idlib need nutrition. We need baby formula. We need food For the children, we need clean, safe water. There is already cholera there. There is already cholera there, and now there is an earthquake. We need clean water. We need hygiene supplies. We are talking of a place where the infrastructure was so severely degraded already due to the war. The earthquake has only made a bad situation, a terrible situation, much, much worse. Aya needs shelter. Most of the people who are in Idlib have already fled, as we said just a few minutes ago. They've fled from other parts of Syria. They've been through displacement upon displacement. They must have shelter, and the children must also have warm clothing. I think Aya's going to grow up. She's going to need education. So many of the displaced children in Idlib are working dangerous or menial jobs just to try to get by. They are not getting their education. What are we going to provide for Aya, the miracle baby of the earthquake? Most of all, Aya needs to know that you care. She needs to know, 1,000,000 children need to know that you care. The people of Idlib rightly feel abandoned because the world has abandoned and neglected Syrians for 12 long years. And now this. Could this be a turning point? Can we finally open our hearts to the people of Idlib, Syria? Please donate to the trusted NGOs. Don't donate to the UN. They're failed. Don't donate to the Red Cross. Donate to our trusted NGOs that are on the ground in Idlib. SAMS, the Syrian American Medical Society, running what healthcare there is there. Islamic Relief USA, they are on the ground in Syria. They've always been on the ground in Syria. And of course, the white helmets. Please reach deep into your pockets, your pocketbooks, and your hearts. Help must come to the people in Idlib. They have suffered too much, and now this. Blessings.